Good afternoon, folks. Just like I was saying earlier today, I was going to have another part two of a review that kind of goes together and stuff. And here is none other than this review. A little backstory first. With this particular figure, I was not looking for it whatsoever. I was actually going into a GameStop locally and canceling the Red Ninja order because we got PS5 coming out next Friday and I was needing $25 more. But that didn't happen that way. Instead, staring at me in the store is this figure. None other than Luke Skywalker from Endor. And I gotta tell you, folks, this year between G.I. Joe Classified, the new Black Series, and a lot of the other stuff that I've not had a chance to buy, Hasbro is really crushing it with these photorealistic figures and stuff. And I'm gonna take a lap around this new packaging. And it's just more of the Black Series boxes, a little lighter in color. There's the bio. If you want to read it, you can do so now. Outside of that, here's the side with the artwork there. I like it when they include the artwork versus like an actual shot. It's just, I don't know, I think it makes the box art pop more to me. It's just my preference. I'm going to get him out of package and we're going to see how cool he really is. Give me just a moment, please. And here is Luke from Endor. Outside of his box, looking really, really great. I almost walked off and left this, but I'm glad I didn't now. As this looks really, really good, and his facial details there. Let's get in here and see if we can focus. I mean, that looks like Mark Hamill to a T. And the paintwork is exquisite there with the eyes, and actually has a little sparkle to it with this on there. And can't believe how great this figure really is. I really do love the soft goods used on him here. That does a whirlwind number, and I love the way it's colored, the camo. They did a super job on this. It's just like it jumped right off the screen. It comes with one accessory, his lightsaber, the weapon of a Jedi, the one he constructed to take on Darth Vader between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. And it will allow you to pull that part off, and I think I almost broke it. I'm pulling this off right here. Not this green stuff, but the actual silver where the gold paint is there. I'm praying that will not break, but anyway, let's take a lap around the block here real quick before we go into articulation and just look how stunning it is. I mean, it's really great that they finally got him a good figure here. And this is the way it was folded down inside of the box there. So, I mean, it's kind of ironed into place the way I would want it. I don't know if I'll ever put the hood up on his head there. And give me just a moment. Again, with this figure, you got the paint detail of the hair there sticking out of the back of the helmet. The soft goods, like I said, being exquisitely done and almost ironed into place there due to the way it was boxed in the packaging. We'll get to his articulation right here in just a moment. He likes to lean just ever so slightly forward because I've not done a whole lot with him. And I don't know if this will come off because he's got this belt here in the middle, but we'll take a closer look in just a moment. If you hadn't done so below, please smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed to it just yet, and smash that all button so you get all my new quick video reviews. I'm cranking them out pretty quickly here. I could do it like 3 a week, and they're the quick 10-minute little reviews. They go over the articulation on just about every figure I ever get, the paint details and the articulation, and whether or not I think I can voice this is a must-have, and or go ahead and pass on it. This one, in my opinion, is a must-have, especially if you're a fan of the old trilogy movies. And I grew up with Return of the Jedi. Just a second more, please. So, question answered. Yes, he has like a little 2 slit holes here inside of the poncho, and it'll lay out flat like that. That's his front side. The belt has a little thing that'll unbutton there, so you can most certainly take that off. So he's got a poncho, belt, his lightsaber. But I don't think his lightsaber will at all. Usually when you got these belts, they'll key back in and hold on to it. But there is nowhere on that belt that looks like it'll allow for it to dangle or hang. And or you can take the lightsaber off like you can, like I said, and do that stuff. And he's got the little hook on the hilt that you could hang it for something, but it ain't gonna do a whole lot on this belt. All that said and done, let's take a look closer at the figure now that he ain't got the poncho on. And I've always wondered what Luke would look like with this buttoned up. And it's like a whole other separate piece, and I'm afraid of messing with it. So I like the way that looks with it buttoned up. He's always got it like a little hanging off to the side or something or another. So on the articulation and things, we do have a full 360 at the shoulder. He can go out this far with his articulation. He doesn't have any other upper arm, but he does have the rotation at the elbow with a pretty good bend there. Not a full, you know, like over 90 degrees there, but there it is. He has a hand that can hold his lightsaber and or any of the pistols there, and it will go down that far, go up that far, and do a full 360 there. Alright, so far as the figure, he's got adamant crunch where he can hunch just that far, he can come back that far. He's not got a whole lot that he can do there. And that's where the turn from side to side is at. It's not actually in the waist at all. There is no waist joint there. It's just the adamant crunch. His legs can go out that far. I don't think they do like the Joes, and they don't come down any further, so they know they don't do that. They got upper thigh swivel. They have full double jointed, double bend at the knee. The foot can go that far, it can go that far, and it has rockers at the ankle. So I mean, far cry better than what we had growing up, but still not as good as the classified series. They took a step backwards. I wish they would just make it universal and give them the extra butterfly in the shoulders to like do some cool two-handed lightsaber, you know, kind of poses. There's that left arm. And it's got the same, but then there's how the hand goes this way. It's like one does one way and the other hand does this way. And true to the movie, that's here's a black glove covered Endor hand, and I guess repaired where he got shot early on in Return of the Jedi. Pulled on another glove there. So anyway, that looks really, really, really great, man. Head goes all the way around. Can look down just about that far. Look up that far. That chin strap gets in the way, sort of. Not brave enough to take this off and try to peel off. Looks like the helmet will come off. Oh, it will come off. Because there goes that strap. Give me just a moment, folks. Surprise, surprise, the helmet does come off, and that is just one of the best Mark Hamill head sculpts for Return of the Jedi. I want to say I've got another Return of the Jedi for him on the Death Star with the flap open on the front. I have to go back through my stuff and look again because it's been a bit. Got a lot of them put up from the movies and stuff, but the realism in this is just absolutely awesome. And now for a parting shot and some final thoughts on this. Bear with me 1 second more. And thanks to all those who have subscribed to the channel thus far. One moment, please. And I will either have this posed like this on one of my desks down here in my new office, and or I will have this posed like this. Or like this. Like I was telling you earlier in the review, this Return of the Jedi was one of my favorite, more memorable movie moments was the speeder bike chase. I've always wanted the figures to be able to do like they did in the movie, and with the soft goods, that is displaying just exactly how I like it from the movie. We're coming up on the 10-minute mark right now, and I can only just say, get a hold of it. It's highly worth it. I'm going to put some links in the description there. Thank you guys for watching, and may the force be with you always. I hope you guys get a hold of your favorite figures as the lines continue on and seem to be getting better and better. Thanks again. Have a good week.